Speaking of giving people advice and trying to help somebody out, Chicago rapper Lil Jay was a rapper who was locked up for 7 years. He got out of prison, and you warned him. You you came on Say Cheese, and you was like, Lil Jay, it looks like you're going backwards. Lil Jay, he laughed at your advice. And then a month after that, he got locked up for a gun charge. And now the feds picked up the gun charge. 2 days ago, they picked up the gun charge, and they're saying he had an automatic switch on the gun, which is a Fed. That's a Fed penalty. That's 10-year penalty in America if you get caught with a switch.
Yeah. With his record, with that switch, he'll get more close to 20, and he deserved it. He worked hard to get that. He earned it. So let him wear it with pride, nigga. Go down there and smile. Whoop you some niggas. Yeah, fuck you a few prison guards. Yeah. Nah, he earned that, my nigga. And I hope they do all these niggas like that. This is what I pray, and I hope that our government will eventually start doing. I hope they will start taking these niggas with these guns and these bullets and treating these niggas just like they treated crack when it first came. They used to give your motherfucking ass nigga 10 years for one dime rock, 5 years for a nickel rock. They need to start giving these niggas 10 off the back with an 85% mandatory minimum of doing that 10 on top of another 5 per bullet that's in the gun. So these niggas walk around with these 100-round drum, they need to give 5 euros per bullet, 10 euros for each gun possession. Second time, nigga, 25 to life. On top of 5 euros plus each bullet. They did the crack era like that. Crack ain't problem no more. Goddamn it, crack, yeah, nigga, crack, yeah. So, I hope they do Boosie like that to send a message. They go get Boosie. Feds go get Boosie with this pistol case. And I hope they do. Because, homie, there has to be some deterrent. If not, nigga, we go wipe us out.
You commented on that as well. You said Boosie's next on Instagram. What makes you say that?
They've been wanting Boosie for a minute, my nigga. They know Boosie got away with murder. It's kind of like they know OJ got away with it. And once they got OJ ass again, what did they do? They strung him up. They finna string Boosie up. He's in one of the most toughest states, homie, on gun laws. California and New York. With his background, yeah, they finna tighten him up. That's why you don't hear him talking about it. You don't hear Vlad posting. You don't see nobody, Vlad and them posting about it or none of that. If it was me or anybody else, they'll be posting and talking about it. They know they finna tighten him up. And he know it. Man, they ain't finna play. You can't get out their grips. You cannot get out of their grips, homie. And then allow them to let you get back. Now, once you get out, my nigga, the best thing for you to do, my nigga, is just turn right and go straight. Boosie have too many gangster interviews, gangster talking interviews that promotes and uphold the gangster culture and the gangster rules and ethics of the streets. If you think them white folks ain't watching too, you think the DA, whoever's on this case, ain't finna go make a name for herself to get this gotten away with murderer? Yeah.
It doesn't seem like Boosie's too worried about it, man. He just built a whole new neighborhood in his backyard. And you see that?
He was already starting to do that. Yeah, I've been following Boosie for a while. He was already starting to do that. You know how I know he seemed nervous? He ain't on Vlad talking about it. Any other time he talking about it, he done too much on side the road with the police. They been shooting at him for a minute. Homie, you can tell he worried because ain't nobody talking about it. What celebrity go to jail and don't nobody talk about it?
I think gun charges are pretty normal these days, though, too.
Not for no convicted felon in California. Crip Mac went to jail.
Before we move on, I want to go back to Lil Jay. How did you see that coming?
Because everybody else that's a part of what he's been a part of either is dead or have moved on, even from his friends or his enemies. He come home from prison 7 years later, he picked back up right where he left off. Man, that's a clear sign. When you've been doing this work in the criminal justice system as long as I've been doing it, the parole officer can look at it. The parole officer can look at it. The jailers in jail can look at it and say, oh man, he gonna be back. You can tell the behavior and the traits and characteristics of this guy, of a guy like that that's going back to prison. And he didn't leave Chicago. You have to change, homie. People, places, and things. If you really want to change who you are and what's around you, people, places, and things.
He did say that he wanted to leave Chicago, but he was on parole. You know the system. You know how the system is. It could be a trap.
Man, if you get them people a home-approved address, they're gonna move you. You tell them people, man, I'm trying to launch off my rap career, they're gonna move you. But in the process, nigga, why you got a gun? You moving the way you moving. You saying what you saying, right? Nigga, leave. Leave. So, homie, when you sick and tired of being sick and tired of going through what you going through, nigga, ain't no excuses. You just tired of going through it, nigga, so I'm finna change, so I ain't going through it no more. He wasn't tired yet. You can tell by his conversation. You can tell by his rap lyrics. You can tell by his cockiness. He wasn't tired yet, nigga.
Yeah, he got out dissing King Von and coming after Dirk, and he just made himself too hot, man.
Yeah, with no substance and no direction. He had no direction. He was going backwards. That's why he picked up where everybody left off at. Nigga, he could have came out and done way more, homie. Done way more.
You know, and you know, I told him he seen the interview when you mentioned it. I brought it back up in our new interview, and he was just, you know, he laughed at you. He made some jokes. He said to worry about yourself. He's good, and he's not good.
Well, I bet when he come home this time, he be sick and tired. I bet when he come home this time, he be sick and tired. They ain't gonna have to worry about him no more.